Okay, we are live. Let's see if those notifications are going to go out. I have a feeling they did. No. Oh boy. My feeling was incorrect. Was it something I put in the title? I guess that's why no one's going to be here, right? Because no notifications went out. What did I put in the title? Coffeezilla has our backs and exposes Alex Meshinsky and Celsius, so let's watch it together. There shouldn't be anything triggering in that title for the algorithms at YouTube, I wouldn't think. It says I got 3 people watching. Who are my 3 people? Was that a notification going out right there? Are they going out late? Let's see. Let me check YouTube notifications. Hey, yeah. I didn't get any notifications on my phone, but I see them on YouTube. Okay, great. So they're up. Okay, I'll do my SEO, man. Cool. Let me do my SEO, then we can let the show go. All right, let's do my SEO. Seem quiet. Seem kind of quiet. My volume's down. Volume. Discord. What? Oh! Awesome. See if that's louder. That's better. Okay. In the meantime, SEO, man. It's SEO time. Here, let me get my SEO. I gotta grab my search engine optimization terms here. I keep them on a little notepad here on the desktop. There we go. Okay, now I just go into the edit video and add the SEO. There we go. Hit save. Great. And I'm just going to add hashtag Coffeezilla, hashtag Celsius,
Casper.
Hey, buddy.
Submain.
Hashtag Alex
Casper. Nice creek vid.
Meshinsky. Oh, you already saw it. Okay, save. Okay, great. All right, man. There we go. Maybe that's why there's no one here. They're all watching the video. Yeah, right. I think I believe that. The truth is no one sees my freaking uploads.
Casper. Yep.
It's got 1 view. Hey guys, just a quick video here showing the steps that I put in. I just kind of terraced. Oh, that was the last video. Okay, I got you. That's a short. Yeah. Okay, so this is my new chill spot. I wanted to show it off. Cool, man. We got that video ready to go. So, hey, man. I wonder where the hell everybody is. They don't like my exposed belly, I guess. Well, fuck it. If they don't like it, I don't fucking care. Fuck them. Yeah. No, I'm live on my show. What are you doing? I'll do it. I'll do it. Well, then I'll take it out and give it to you. fine. I don't like all these angles of my body on the goddamn internet. It's I'm too hypercritical of myself. Working on these little muscles, though. Working on that. Nobody wants to see this. Nobody wants to see this. I'm freaking hot. I am hot. Turn my fan on. Oh, I'm drinking coffee, too. That's not helping. Getting ready to watch Coffeezilla, drinking coffee. Don't worry, I'm not going to be on here shirtless much longer. We're going to watch Coffeezilla probably in full screen. Or, you know, it probably doesn't have to be full screen. But, let's bring that up here, shall we? We can watch this like that. I believe, right? That'd be a cool way. You guys want to watch this with me?
Celsius is a billion-dollar company that told its customers to unbank yourself with crypto. But then last year, they declared bankruptcy and sold a new shirt. Unbankrupt yourself. Now, at the time, I reported on extreme incompetence, but stopped short of using the F word, fraud, because we just didn't have all the evidence. But today that changes because of thousands of pages of new court documents, Celsius insiders talking, and my personal interviews with victims. Make no mistake, this was a gigantic fraud. People's lives have been ruined, and the founder might get away with it. So to help shine a light on this issue, here is my full investigation into the crypto lender,
Hey, Coffee,
Celsius.
I'm a victim to the tune of $100,000. You can interview me, bro. I'll tell you how I feel about Alex Meshinsky.
So when we're talking about taking back power, it's really not even from the government. It's really
That's
from
Alex.
corporations that dominate our lives.
That's the piece
And
of garbage
that
right there.
system,
He's a liar.
right, does not work for 95% of the people on the planet. Why? Because the banks control all the money in the world. We
I
talk
know
about
that voice
all the
anywhere.
money in the world. What Celsius does is really helps people navigate in
There
a
he is.
safe way into this environment. So when you use a Celsius wallet,
Now
you
that-
know, okay, I'm going to earn yield.
That right there is a guy who never, ever wants to come across me in real life. Trust me. That guy right there, I'm the last person he ever wants to bump into. Now, if I feel that way about myself, and there's another 500,000 of people just like me, imagine what his chances are of getting some freaking karma later on in life, you know?
And I'm gonna stay safe in a safe environment because Celsius already did the homework and figured out what's safe. Normally we trust people that we think are acting in our best interest. But what if these people are not acting in our best interest? What if their interest is exactly the opposite of ours?
This is so good because it's so hypocritical, and it shows you exactly what I was listening to, and that he knew all along what he was doing. He was ripping us off from day one.
Our money, or should we take the money and put it somewhere else?
To understand Celsius and how they got 30 billion in assets, you first have to understand what they were selling. It wasn't just a place to borrow or lend money. It was more than that. It was a battle against the evil banks. And their CEO, Alex Meshinsky, was here to level the playing field.
Banks are not your friend.
But Alex is your friend?
Yes. So I have a lot of my own money in the company, several $100 million as well. I'm talking about as a user of the service, not as a equity shareholder. And so basically everybody came in and said, hey, can I take the same ride on the same bus with you? You're earning 8.8%. Can I earn it? And the answer is yes. You get exactly the same. You have $100 or $1,000 or $1 million, you earn the same yield as everybody else.
And this pitch was
I think I understand why there aren't a lot of people here. I literally have 5 people watching the show across all my channels. I don't know about Rumble yet. Let me see what's going on over on Rumble. Rumble, I've got 1. So I think I know what's going on. I mean, this is something that really interests me. It has to do with this guy right here, Alex Meshinsky, ripping me and another 500,000 people off. What my audience is telling me right now is they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about me. The 4 of you that are here do. The 1 of you that's watching on Rumble, Hippie Chick, I do appreciate you guys coming in and supporting me and being here. I understand that, you know, it's a Monday, you got stuff going on, whatever. But I also understand you're able to see my title. and you're able to see what the video is about. And I know that's
Who and
why
how?
I've got a 6 or 7 minute Creek video for all of you that are here. I want you to know that. I will play it for you. It's going to be awesome. You're going to love it. But for those of you who didn't come in because you don't support me and you don't have my back over what I've done financially, when I'm sitting here putting my finances out in public for everyone to see, because I'm trying to encourage some of y'all to make some
Patrick
money yourselves.
John Welder.
And some of you have done.
Hey, Nate. Working and watching.
Thank you. You know, Patrick being one of them. It says a lot about some of the loyalty that some of my audience members, you know, don't possess towards this show. I get it. You know what? I'll get some of this money back. The people who are standing with me now will be the people I remember.
It was really attractive. Not to mention, Celsius offered 8% on your money at a time when your bank probably offered less than 1%.
Right.
Meshinsky said this is part of how he was battling the banks.
We basically thought, okay, how many people in the world want to earn more money on their money, yield? And we said 8 billion people are going to say, of course, I want to earn more money
Jimmy
on
cheers,
my money.
everybody
So
cheers
the customer was
in the
there.
live
The
stream.
second
Patrick,
part
Hoot,
was
Casper,
we could
everyone that's
take
on Rumble.
the banks
Cheers.
and win. Why? Because 8 billion people are going to join you. And that was really the key to make that decision. Then we went and presented it to 200 venture companies, and they all said, nope, you're not going to win against the banks. So we went to the community. We actually went to the community, said, we're going to build this for you. Do you want it? And we raised $50 million from the community. And then we went and raised $400 million from investors after we showed them, hey, 1.5 million people showed up, 30 billion in assets. They've given us 30 billion. We've proven that people will send somebody money to manage or digital assets to manage.
Oops.
And that was really a breakthrough. No one has done that.
We didn't want you to
in
manage
700
it.
years of banking. There hasn't been anyone who actually taken on the banks in a real way.
And this clearly worked. Celsius customers told me that the reason they switched was just to get a higher yield on their money.
Right?
Honestly, I was looking for a place to stake and earn interest and earn yield on my crypto.
I was actually first in crypto.com, and then I saw Celsius on YouTube. It had higher yields and everything, so I kind of moved my stuff from crypto.com to Celsius.
Me too.
People were writing about Alex Meshinsky
Well,
and all the messaging on the website.
Yeah, me
You know,
too.
he's an entrepreneur that had created all these companies, and he didn't need the money. You know, this was billed as a high yield savings account that was outside the traditional financial systems.
Now look, of course, in hindsight, maybe these high interest rates should have been obvious red flags.
Right.
But at the time,
should have been.
because of other crypto projects, things didn't seem so crazy.
There was also others that were much, much bigger and much higher. You know, look at Luna and stuff like that. So in comparison, it didn't seem as crazy at the time.
But it wasn't just the competitors who convinced people. It was Meshinsky himself,
Yes.
who gave a really compelling argument that banks were
He traveled around the world on our money and used to give events where he would just convince people to put their money in his company.
lending out your money and keeping most of the profit for themselves. And he was going to do something different.
And we're paying fees upon fees upon fees. They charge us $24, 24% per year to basically borrow money on our credit card. They charge us 24%, but they pay us 0.1%. So where is all that profit going to, right? It's going to the toll collectors.
Man, I
So the
will
opportunity is
remember
really
every
for all of us to,
square
again,
millimeter of his face. I will never forget what this man looks like. I am laser printing it into my memory.
take the
He
go
better
off
not
the-
ever come to
off the
Orlando,
toll,
Florida.
Highway road and
It's a
go into a
popular
new world
destination.
where we don't pay any tolls, we don't pay any fees, we act in our best interest.
And this is the vision that most people bought into. Alex was going to lend out your money and pass most of the profits back to you. 80%, in fact.
And that was the argument that was repeatedly said. I remember them talking about how 80% of their profits were returned to users as a reward. And so that's what I thought I was doing. I thought I was loaning money to someone that had posted enough collateral to pay back in the event of a default.
We then lend it to the institution. The institution are the ones paying the interest. So we've collected over $700 million of interest from the institution and distributed most of that. 80% of that went to the retail users 80% of whatever we collected. Celsians next year are benefiting because we are lending the collateral you gave us, redistributing 80% of that income with all the other Celsians. So it's a win-win-win.
Now, of course, if that's not enough to convince you, Celsius also said that in addition to making high yield, they were extremely conservative. They told customers that there was collateral backing up all their loans in case of a disaster. And the key thing to understand here is that this secured loan with collateral is much less risky than unsecured loans where there is no collateral. And ultimately, Celsius said because of this, a bank run wouldn't affect them.
And every day, we have a process, the daily reconciliation process, where our team...
You know, let the piece of shit judge that's overseeing this bankruptcy trial watch this Coffeezilla episode and then try to explain to us why he's treating us like we're the criminal.
like 20 or 25 people get on a call and grind through all the tokens and all the coins and make sure that we have more coins than what we owe the community, right? That's our process. And no bank...
So I've got 5 viewers, right? I want to know who all 5 of you are. Give me a 1 in the chat if you can hear my voice. If you're on Rumble and you want to let me know, go ahead. Let me know who the people are. I want to know who supports me when I'm coming on here and I'm talking about this guy ripping me off. I want to know who's interested in having my back.
Hoot and Howl.
All right, Hoot and Howl.
1. Kevin Russell.
Kevin Russell.
1.
Thank you. Anybody else want to step up?
Casper.
Casper.
1.
All right, I got 3 people. 3 people that are willing enough to let me know that they are here watching and being supportive of the fact that this son of a bitch ripped me off and another 500,000 people too, and that you're interested in hearing what Coffeezilla has to say about this. And it means a lot to me, and I want you guys to know something. Hoot, Howl, Kevin Russell, Casper, just the 3 of you, the only 3 that want to speak up right now. You're special.
G. Stephen O'Neill. Hi, Ben.
Hey, Stephen, please call me Nay, N-A-Y. I'd appreciate it. Thanks.
in the world can do that for you because they never have enough assets to return for you if there is a run on the bank.
And these promises of safety and collateralization were key to people actually putting their money in with Celsius.
When I deposited my money in Celsius, I thought their primary business model was over-collateralized lending. I thought they would deposit more assets than they borrowed money on the platform and they'd pay interest to pay a return. And so that way I said, hey, I'm not going to lose my money because all these things, all the loans are over-collateralized and I'm able to earn a yield.
And look, all of this sounds great. And so far we've been establishing why people were so excited about Celsius in the first place. So if that...
Let me tell you why I was excited about it. Because I trusted Lark Davis and he said that it was a good place to put your money. That's why I was excited. I trusted Lark Davis.
If that was the case, then what's the problem? Well, the problem was Celsius went bankrupt. And not everything was as it seemed. Let's go back to the studio.
Crypto lender went from managing billions in assets to filing for bankruptcy in just a matter of months.
CNBC obtained dozens of internal documents that in part show disorganization as prices drop and the industry faces a liquidity crunch.
The collapse of Celsius came as a huge surprise to anyone listening to Alex Meshinsky. All the way up to shutting down, he had claimed that Celsius had billions of dollars in liquidity.
G. Stephen O'Neill, are you still in my chat? Let me know.
Just ready for withdrawals.
We have billions of dollars in liquidity. So anyone who wants to withdraw, that's a service. You can withdraw at any time.
So what happened? If that was true, why did it fall apart? Well, the picture wasn't clear at the time. We heard allegations from people like Dirty
Hey, Alex, I hope your eye falls out of its socket, you fucking Popeye-looking motherfucker.
Media that Alex Meshinsky was selling his own tokens. We also found out that Alex withdrew money off of Celsius before it shut down. But at this point, we didn't fully...
So, G. Stephen O'Neill, you came in here, you called me by my real name from Facebook. I asked you to call me Nate. You didn't respond. So I'll ask you one more time. Yo, G. Stephen O'Neill, are you still in the chat? I'll give you time.
Understand why Celsius had collapsed. Was it just incompetence
Cheers,
or
Jimmy.
greed?
Cheers.
These were open questions
Kevin and Hoot
until
Hell
a few
and
weeks
Patrick.
ago. because that's when the
And everybody that's watching on
court-appointed
Rumble, thank
examiner
you for
released
tuning
her
in
600-page
to all
report
6 of you.
detailing exactly what happened with Celsius. In this massive report, the examiner details not only systemic lying, a Ponzi-like scheme, but also tells us what I think constitutes fraud. Here's a breakdown of the report, starting with the biggest lie of all: the interest you'd get on depositing your crypto. You see, for years, Celsius had been telling people they paid what they did because it was 80% of their profits they were earning from all these loans.
And we're very proud as well to pay out over 80% of our revenues directly back to the community. And so this is something that we are going to continue to do. And we look very carefully at all of our numbers on both sides to make sure that we are doing that. And that's also what is helping us decide the rates every single week that we're paying out on coins.
But this was a lie. According to the report, Celsius did not.
G. Stephen O'Neill, I've asked you 3 times if you're still in my chat. You haven't replied. G. Stephen O'Neill, are you in my chat or not? Okay, I guess not. I'm blocking you. Don't come back. Fuck off.
Distribute up to 80% of its revenues to its customers because it had little to no profits to even distribute. Celsius also made no efforts to set its reward rates based on its yield. And look, I know what you're thinking. If they didn't set the rewards based on what they actually were making as a company, what did they set them based on? Well, on getting more customers. And according to the report, Celsius consistently set its reward rates based on what they perceived was necessary to beat the competition. And for most of Celsius's existence, the rewards it paid exceeded by substantial amounts the revenues Celsius could earn. So for those of you following along, the whole idea that we're paying 80% of what we make was a total fabrication. Celsius just wanted more customers, which, as you might imagine, works when you're bringing on more assets with new users than you're paying in interest. But eventually, when you have billions of dollars in assets, you have to pay rewards based on that. And the Celsius team realized they had a problem. But even as some within Celsius management attempted to lower reward rates, Meshinsky, quote, overrode their recommendations and refused to do so. One example of this was when Jason Perman, a Celsius executive, recalled Meshinsky saying that Celsius could not cut its reward rates because of his belief that our customers will leave us. And that, quote, our investors didn't invest in us to shrink, they invested in us to double. So with this new understanding that they weren't going to be able to lower reward rates, they realized they were stuck with the other strategy, trying to raise what they were able to make with their assets by employing riskier investment strategies to try to get closer to profitability. And guess what? They lied about this too. Even as the company started to make riskier investments, like offering unsecured loans, Meshinsky told people the opposite. He said everything was business as usual.
Celsius is very, very strict at who we lend to, right? So we only lend to the first tier institutions, first tier exchanges. We do not do all kind of unsecured lending like a lot of people are talking about or saying Celsius does unsecured. We do not do unsecured lending.
But of course, this wasn't true. Celsius internally had been talking about the number of unsecured loans they were giving out increasing, shown here in orange. And internally on Slack, executives were furious. Quote, I just told him that the number is increasing and the overall ratio of collateral with institutions is going down. Another executive responded, yes, so why does he publish so dangerous statements? Everyone out there, if you have an unsecured loan, tell everyone that I'm a liar. But in the end, no one did call him a liar, even as he literally asked for it.
Here, I'm calling on anyone who received an unsecured loan, go on Twitter, make fun out of Alex Meshinsky. Say, hey, I took a loan, here's my loan number. You know, I took a loan from Celsius and then I did not have to provide at least 200% collateral.
And through the next year, Meshinsky continued to boast about how safe Celsius was, even as the team began to engage.
I'm really confused right now. How do you get a loan, but then you have to post 200% collateral? If you had the 200% of that, why would you want a loan? Huh, doesn't even make sense.
Engage in riskier behavior. In the same year, Celsius would recognize $800 million in losses from some of these investments. Meshinsky told the Financial Times in June 2021 this.
From a risk standpoint, we are probably one of the least risky businesses that regulators worldwide have ever seen.
Around the time he was saying this, Celsius was over $500 million underwater on their liabilities, as shown by the black line, which represents a net surplus. By the end of the year 2021, Celsius would owe $1 billion that they did not have. Things were looking bad.
Wait a minute. I thought you said this was a fraud.
It is a fraud.
Maybe to you, Coffee. There's another way of looking at this.
What do you mean?
Well, imagine I'm defending Celsius as a lawyer.
You're a mixologist and a lawyer?
Hey, I could pass the bar if I wanted to. I already work at one. But anyways, what I would say if you were coming at my client is, look, all this lying and losing money, standard fake it till you make it stuff. They could have become profitable eventually. Now, did they fail? Yes.
Yeah, but standard lie until you make it's illegal, you motherfucker. So fuck you, you fucking robot. Give me some goddamn water to throw on that fucking thing.
But trying a business and failing, that's the American dream, Coffee.
Do you actually believe that, though?
Doesn't matter what I believe. If a single person on that jury was an entrepreneur, Alex would walk.
Well,
bullshit.
Either way, your hypothetical doesn't even matter. Meshinsky isn't even being criminally charged.
Wait, really? Well, I rest my case then.
Yeah, nice try. But it's not that simple. They're still suing him for some of the money. He's just not being criminally charged.
He needs to be criminally charged. Remember,
you
I
don't
said
think
that.
That's enough?
No,
Remember what I said? I'd like to get a lawyer here in the state of Florida and charge Alex Meshinsky criminally. Remember, I said this, and then said it would go class action. They could fucking sue him in every state in the goddamn United States and every country in the world. Everybody he ripped off. Do a class action lawsuit, man.
Enough. I mean, it's a
And put
slap
him in
on the wrist.
prison.
It's a financial speeding ticket for a guy who ruined so many people's lives.
Right?
But that's my point, Coffee. If you think it's so wrong, you gotta give me more than this.
But how?
What do you mean?
You said it yourself. They're just going to claim incompetence. They faked it till they didn't make it.
Ah, but that's because the evidence so far is lies and incompetence. You need to show a definitive step across that line. That's the only way people are gonna believe you. Well, that and...
What?
Well, this might be ironic coming from me, but it wouldn't hurt to humanize the story a bit. Don't get stuck in the technical jargon. Nobody can follow that. Make me feel something.
I'm feeling it.
As much as it pains me to say this,
I'm right
I
here,
think
guys.
You might be right. Let me see what I can do.
I'm right here. I'm feeling
What does that money mean to me?
There we go.
It means a lot, actually. I've been working since I was 14.
I was investing this my first couple of jobs out of college.
Dude, this is gonna break my fucking heart because I am a millionaire, guys. This does not hurt me at all. And these are the people that it really does hurt. And
ultimately stopped us from buying a house because, I mean, it was half of our down payment was locked and, you know, I couldn't get it. So, I mean, it was a big impact, actually.
Honestly, that loss was a culmination of many years of work, to be quite frank. I saw it as my way to escape.
What that money means to me, it's a lot more freedom with what we're able to do as a family.
To describe what the money I lost meant to me is really hard because it's tied into a lot of what it feels like to be a grown-up or an adult. I feel like I have this stunted development. You know, I'm almost 40 at this point, and I'm very aware as a stuntman that wants to be physical. If we had a kid last year like we wanted, all right, maybe by the time he's 20, I could show him some stuff. But
hey, he's a stuntman. I bet he could double as a hitman.
the longer we wait, the more I watch my dreams and my future and my hope to be like a proper functioning adult slip through my fingers. It's hard to describe what that's tied into, but it just feels like I can't proceed with life. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
it does make sense.
It does.
And hearing these stories made me realize just showing lies isn't enough. If I'm going to demonstrate fraud, I need to get to the heart of Celsius. And that's when I found out about the flywheel. The flywheel was central to Celsius's plan to become profitable, and here's how it worked. Celsius was not just a crypto platform. They also had a crypto token called Cell, and they controlled the vast majority of it, up to 95%. So if the price of Cell went up, theoretically, the balance sheet of Celsius would also go up, and they could sustain these insane reward rates. However, in order to do so, they needed people to actually want Cell token. So the flywheel was Meshinsky's plan to do that, to create a positive feedback loop. And the way they did this was set up Cell token like a rewards program where you could earn bonus.
You know, if they just applied that, it's genius because it would work. But he got greedy and stupid and went against his own ethos. What he said, unbank yourself because you can't trust the banks, and then he went and did even worse than what banks do to people. You know, he went hypocrisy on crack, on steroids, on frickin' heroin. That's what Meshinsky did. Thank you, Coffeezilla.
If you held a certain amount of Cell, which obviously incentivizes people who wanted to get the most out of their accounts to buy and hold these Cell tokens. On their website, they describe this process as a self-sustaining ecosystem where users would buy Cell, earn more yield, get more crypto, collect interest, earn more yield, lend more coins, collect more interest, and buy more Cell tokens. Now, of course, you might notice a problem here. What if people actually go to sell their Cell tokens? Wouldn't that crash the price? Well, Meshinsky had an answer for this too. He told the community that Celsius would buy Cell tokens in order to pay their rewards, theoretically creating demand out of thin air. Here's him explaining this.
It's called, basically, let me tell you what it is. It's called printing money.
More visitors usually translates to more app downloads, and that translates to more deposits. More deposit allows us to do more loans. More loans generate more income.
I've got a Creek video coming up, guys.
Means more income that Celsius generates from these coins that people gave us, translates into us having to buy more Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cell token, and so on.
So, okay, that's the flywheel. Why does it matter? Well, the flywheel and this Cell token became the place where all sorts of shenanigans happened with Celsius. Because while the community was aware that they were buying back Cell to pay rewards, what they didn't know was that Celsius was using customer funds to do so, to buy their own coin.
My money.
What they imagined they were doing was that they were using all this profit they were theoretically generating from making these loans to buy their own token. But that wasn't the case. This was because, as we said earlier, Celsius wasn't really profitable at all. So the only money they had to buy Cell token was their own customers' money. But it gets even worse, because starting in 2020, Celsius decided to substantially expand its purchases of Cell for the purpose of increasing Cell's price. Instead of buying Cell when it needed to pay rewards, Celsius began timing its purchases so that they would prop up Cell's price by creating activity in the market. Now, of course, the question is here, why would Celsius go beyond its mandate to purchase more Cell than necessary and artificially boost the price? Well, perhaps it has something to do with the top holder of Celsius being Meshinsky and his executives. And this was the only way they could sell some of these tokens without crashing the price. According to the investigation, quote, between 2018 and June 2022, Mr. Meshinsky sold at least 25 million Cell tokens, realizing at least $68.7 million on these sales. Daniel Leon, also a founder of Celsius, sold at least 2.6 million in Cell tokens for at least $9.74 million as well. That's a cash out of over $70 million, while Celsius was buying these sales to prevent the price from going down. Quote, Celsius often increased the size of its resting orders to buy all of the Cell that Mr. Meshinsky and his other companies were selling. The former chief financial officer would write, we are talking about becoming a regular...
I hope that Alex Meshinsky is feeling the heat coming down on him. Wherever he is right now, I hope he's very uncomfortable. And he's seeing that Coffeezilla's reporting on him and that people are thinking about him a lot. And his name's going to be tossed around a lot and his face is going to be out there a lot. I hope he has a really hard time sleeping, you know. And I hope he has a really hard time going out in public because, oh boy, he loves doing that. He loves putting his face out there and meeting people and being in events and things like that. Oh boy, what a change of lifestyle for that fucking scumbag.
Entity. And we are doing something possibly illegal and definitely not compliant. Some employees, of course, were
No
even
Ari
more
on
direct.
cameras.
Quote, if anyone found out about our position and how much our founders took in USD, could be a very bad look. We are using users' USDC to pay for employees' worthless sell. And even worse, in 2022, their coin deployment specialist described their practices of buying up sell and using customer coins as very Ponzi-like. And a few weeks later, when this person was asked where money was coming from to buy sell, this person would say, users like always. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the core story. Not merely lying, it's a story of using customer funds to buy out your executives and manipulate your own cryptocurrency so you can sell for a higher price. In fact, Celsius's own purchases of their own tokens were such a large component of the market that overlaying the price of Celsius with the amount that Celsius was buying results in a near perfect match of the price change. And ultimately, what this meant for the end user is that the money they thought were being used for safe loans or for generating yield were actually squandered on this flywheel mechanism. And the result was that Celsius just didn't have the money to pay customers back. And what's so wild about this is that Celsius didn't even need to buy their own Cell token in the first place. They already controlled 95% of all the Cell tokens in existence, so they could have just paid rewards from that instead of buying Cell in the open market. When asked why they did it this way, one executive responded that the answer lies in who holds the most Cell. In other words, buying Cell on the open market was what propped up the price, which benefited no one more than Alex Meshinsky, who executives would refer to as the biggest seller by far and depressing the market, selling up to $165,000 a day. As a result of all these actions, by the time Celsius would pause withdrawals, they had a shortfall of over $7 billion owed to customers, which after a crypto crash...
Alex Meshinsky should be in prison, and all of his money should be distributed to all of the victims and people like me. We should get all of our money back. Because you know that fucking cunt has it.
...was more like $4 to $5 billion. Either way, hundreds of thousands of lives were ruined. And this, in my view, is where Celsius crossed the bright red line. Rather than just being an incompetent lender, they had created a scheme with Cell Token where new users' funds had to be used to prop up Cell Token value, which benefited their executives. It also created a need to use new customer funds to pay out old customers because of their impossibly high rates of rewards to fuel growth. According to the Examiner, this all meant that Celsius Network on a standalone basis has been insolvent since inception. This meant that new users always had to keep on coming in to keep Meshinsky's flywheel going. And when they stopped coming, it was doomed to collapse. This is the textbook definition of a Ponzi scheme, where new users' deposits are required to pay old users' withdrawals. And according to the Examiner, this actually happened explicitly multiple times. One example is from June 2022, when Celsius relied on $33.4 million of USDC of new customer deposits to fund withdrawals of old customers, which Celsius couldn't afford. And this, unfortunately, is the real story of Celsius, a Ponzi scheme designed as a way to take on the banks and fight for the little guy. But hey, don't take it from me, I'm just a third party. Take it from the victims themselves. I asked them what they thought.
So this was an absolute fraud from the beginning. I mean, it turns out that a lot of these businesses that they claimed to be propping up Celsius were completely fraudulent.
From what I've seen from the Examiner, more and more it looks like it was just a textbook case of a Ponzi scheme.
I don't care if it was a Ponzi scheme from the very beginning or at the very end. It still was a Ponzi scheme.
It doesn't matter if he meant to start a Ponzi scheme, right? But the second you got into those circumstances, it becomes fraud.
They're basically losing money from the very start of the company, and they're literally lying in front of everyone's faces saying, yeah, oh, it's totally fine. Yeah, you could totally keep our money in here. Yeah, I would totally invest more if I could. As they're currently at that same time withdrawing funds as they're literally on camera lying to everyone's faces.
He made a lot of egregious claims on his Twitter, on his website, on his podcasts he would do, claiming if Celsius ever went bankrupt, all the customers would get all of their funds back. You know, there's tweets of him saying that. And as a CEO of a company, you would take that word at face value. You would believe him when he says that your coins are going to come back to you. And now that everything's coming to light and showing that essentially what he was running is a Ponzi, I do believe he should face jail time, and the people that were also involved with it that were enabling that behavior.
Life in
There
prison.
needs to be an example set, or we're going to see more of these grifters in these
And
in
give
this
us our
space,
money back.
like Sam Bankman-Fried and others who would just take advantage of people who believe in the technology, who believe in innovation. And you're not supposed to steal people's money, just plain and simple. You know, it's called theft. It's a Ponzi scheme.
Just being stripped of all of your wealth like that.
How is he not
Emotional,
charged criminally
psychological torture. You ruined people's lives, Alex. You ruined their lives, man.
I've seen so many people who are retired. I've seen people who are disabled. I saw people who are basically in like different types of countries that their average salary might be $100 a month, and they lost $1,000, and they don't even know how to feed their families. I've seen people who are literally on the verge of being homeless, if not homeless already. And you see this CEO who is gloating about this and taking money out. I think without a doubt, if like the justice system prevails, Alex should be in jail.
Well, that's our story. I reached out to Alex Meshinsky about these allegations, and he declined to comment, except to say I should talk to a Celsius employee named to clear up the FUD. Now, I talked to this employee, but they declined.
God damn it. Why doesn't it show up? That is so weird.
To Alex Meshinsky about these allegations, and he declined to comment, except to say I should talk to a Celsius.
Alex. Hi, Alex. I wanted to follow up on this and make sure you've been given a fair request for comment. Please let me know as soon as possible if you'll be available for an interview. Talk to so-and-so who is an ex-Celsius employee who can help you navigate the truth instead of the FUD. He can also tell you all the things you got wrong on your last video if you think facts matter. You know what? If you thought facts matter, Alex, why don't you go on Zoom and have an interview with Coffeezilla yourself? You'll fucking love talking so much in the past, talking people into that freaking thing. Why don't you go talk right now, you big fucking talkerton piece of shit? Oh, you don't want to talk now? What's the matter? Cat got your little talky tongue? So, I got it up on screen there so you guys can see what he said. He's literally still claiming that he has no fucking fault in any of this. When everyone that was involved says, man, you really should look at the person who holds the most cell, and it's Alex Meshinsky. You know, they don't want to say his name, but they fucking say it's the person who holds the most cell.
Celsius employee named to clear up the FUD. Now, I talked to this employee, but they declined to go on the record themselves. And when asked if anyone within Celsius wanted to speak with me, I was told nobody is willing to go on the record with you. So that's where we're going to leave that. And as for Celsius, the company, they're trying to reopen their doors. They have a new plan to basically...
Right. They are unable to go on the record right now. It's understandable because they are in bankruptcy. And because they're in bankruptcy, they can't go around giving interviews and shit. And that's part of being in that investigation inside that procedure. And they're also protected, but they can't go around and talking and stuff. And, you know, he should say that. You know, those Celsius employees can't talk right now. But after, I don't know how long the protections last. After a certain amount of time, they are, and they might have lapsed by now, actually. So maybe they are no longer protected by the bankruptcy. I don't know.
Distribute whatever's left back to the holders and lawyers. And I'm not going to go too much into the details of this plan, but if you're a creditor, you can visit this page to learn more. It's not a perfect plan by any means, but I'm not sure I have any better ideas of what to do with such a bad situation.
I do.
So that's it for me for now.
Put Alex Meshinsky in prison and take all of his money and give it back to us. Boom. Simple. And all of his little fucking cronies that were in on it with him. Put them all in prison because they're all fucking thieves. And give us our money back. Problem solved. Now I got a great Creek video for you guys.
I hope the wait was worth it, guys, for this video.
was.
We're trying to level up
Yes.
the production
Thank
behind
you.
the scenes.
It was
So
good.
if you enjoy
was cute.
all the in-depth investigations, please
You
consider
know.
supporting us on Patreon. These videos are a lot of work to produce. But either way, I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, man, the production was great. He doesn't reply in his comments to anybody in the comments. Huh. Yeah, because he can't. Because I bet there's a bunch of fake people that say that they're him, replying to people, trying to rip him off. All right, let me show you this creek video. Chill spot. This one is called Creek Recliner, man. This is up on my... It's in 1080p. It's up on my YouTube channel as we speak, guys. I am so proud of this little area that I made. I've been working on it for a few days. Check it out. Okay, so this is my new chill spot. I wanted to show it off here with the widescreen. I laid down here today and enjoyed myself. This is like a reclining chair right here on this hill. And I took the entire dam down and rebuilt it. I hung out with all the fish. They were chilling with me, waiting for me to finish. And you can see it produces a really nice sound. I also put in a little walkway right over here. We're just gonna walk down on this. This is nice and soft dirt underneath here, so it's really nice. It's very comfortable. Kind of when you lay on it, it's like a beanbag. And then I made this beach area so you can walk all the way down to the water right here. And I'm gonna make that a beach. I'm gonna put some sand down there so Rogi can get down there and drink water too. Haven't done that yet. That's gonna be probably the next project. But you can see how gorgeous, perfect, and beautiful this is. And thanks, bro. What's really cool about this camera is I can flip the lens around while I'm filming now. So I'm gonna do that in a second to show you me sitting down on this thing right here. But let me show you this, because I put some work into it to make it do what it's doing. You know, a little bit of it just kind of happens naturally.
Jeff Lund.
The leaves fall certain ways and
Just
things,
got
but
home from work. Cheers.
real pretty areas in here.
Nice little
And they're
mess
just
you got there.
Thank you, bro. Really enjoyable and fun to watch. That water's coming through the side of the dam there and making its way down through that little area. And there's some pretty white sand in there and some black rock underneath. And I've got a largemouth bass and some bluegill that are swimming around in there. I think I just saw the bass. That might be a sunfish right there. It's rather large as well. But they hang out together. The bass and the sunfish kind of chill together. These are bluegill right here. They really like the water flow near this dam. When I was building it, they were jetting up and down right past me. They were really enjoying themselves, just having fun. So you can see the water goes all the way down. Like that. It's pretty, right? It's just a really pretty view. Those are my bananas. That's where I got all my bananas from, guys. This bank. These bananas were just growing wild, and I just plucked them. You know, I didn't eradicate them because I wanted them to grow back. So they'll always have a source of bananas right here on the shore. But I also wanted to show you the way the creek goes all the way down. Let's see it way down there. It's beautiful, sparkling water. And it also goes... No law regarding cannabis. I'm all heated and ready. Cheers,
Way
Jim.
down.
Cheers,
That's where the old
Jeff, Nick.
That's where the old
Everyone that's on
waterfall
the
used to
Rumble,
be. and I
thank you for
moved it
joining
up.
us today. Cheers, guys.
And now here I'll show you. This is
Top of the hour.
Here's the creek, right? I'm just gonna
Nick Brown.
right here.
Cheers, bro.
Like that. Pretty cool, huh? And I can do this. I can sit right here like this. Right? I can sit like this. I can put my feet over like this. Just kind of hang them off. Really hear the sound of that creek really nicely. Or one of my favorite things right here, I can lay down like this, and I've got this beautiful palm tree over my head, blocks the sun.
It's like a big natural umbrella.
I can literally just lay here and enjoy the creek. And Rogi can come down here. Rogi can come down here with me and hang out with me too. But you can see it's right next to the house, so if my mom needs me, I'm right here. And the street is right where that red fence is, so when there's neighbors walking by, I can wave to them. Or if I want to be covert and not see anybody, I can just lay back here. Nobody even know I'm here. It's pretty cool, man. It's a cool spot. I love this, making little areas like this. I noticed that my neighbor across the creek over here, he's put a hammock right here by the waterfall.
Colin,
So
4
he can go out
points.
here and chill and listen to the waterfall too.
Awesome aesthetics. The life.
Thank you, Colin.
Yeah. I like it. So that's what I've been up to yesterday, and I cleaned. Let me flip this camera. It's so cool I can do that on the fly, man. I don't know why phones couldn't do that before. I cleaned all of this out, all the way to here, basically, and then you can see the leaves are there and stuff. But this is all rock down here. That's rock, so it's all nice and cleaned out. And then over here, these are sticks and leaves and things. But yeah, I'm gonna go inside and do a show. We have to talk about
Jump Chaser 1.
the
Looks
Celsius.
like a good ass for a
I'm
hammock.
so happy.
I'll never beat you to it.
Coffeezilla did an expose on Alex Meshinsky. So we're gonna watch that. It's like a 26-minute Coffeezilla. I'm looking forward to it. Shouts out to Coffeezilla. Thank you for all the work you do. We like watching you. All right, you guys, thanks for watching, and make sure you
Jeff
subscribe to
Lund.
Coffeezilla. It's good.
Look,
It's
see it in
really good,
1080p on my
important
TV.
stuff. And
Yeah, our neighbor didn't beat us to it. We had a hammock there 37 years ago, bro, on our side of the creek. That guy
make
moved
sure you guys
in
subscribe to all of my channels
6
across the
years
internet.
ago.
Just do a search on Google or whatever. For
Put a little
James Corden.
Amazon
It's
hammock
everywhere.
out there. Ours is
So you're not looking for me if
between
one of my
two
shows
trees.
blinks off,
Big old hooks
or
in
if I'm not broadcasting to a channel. Okay. All right. Thanks again, guys. See ya. I'll tell you the waterfall one last time.
That's badass. Hear that little bird at the end?
Yeah. Nice spot.
I hope my Harmony purchases make up for Alex Meshinsky's thievery and theft and stealing.
Hoot and howl. Nice little zen area.
Yeah, it is, man. It's nice. Ooh, look how dirty that bong water is. Oh, some dirty bong water. I just made it even dirtier. Oh no, I did a dab, didn't I?
Billy Valentine. Evening.
Hey, Billy. Those are good dabs, man. Them's good dabs. Coffeezilla. Freaking Celsius, dude. Covered. Somebody tipped someone $1,000.
Nick Brown. Hashtag keep it open.
4 Americans kidnapped in Mexico.
Billy Valentine.
We've had this discussion on
What
here
has
before.
2 thumbs and is cooking chicken over fresh hickory?
You. It's awesome, bro. I bet it smells so good. I bet your neighbors are so jealous. I was like, somebody was like, yeah, I'm going to go to Mexico, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, I wouldn't go to Mexico. I was like, as an American, I'd stay the fuck out of that country. 4 Americans just got abducted. And supposedly there was a case of mistaken identity. Like, they didn't mean to get those people. Oops. We meant to kidnap 4 other people. Okay, a proposed law that would require people blogging about Ron DeSantis to register with the state is a clear violation of the First Amendment, said the ACLU. SB 1316. Man, I can't keep up with all these freaking laws. It's all these SBs. With the other one was what, 9991 or something? Dude, bro. Would require all bloggers writing about DeSantis to register with the state. 2 organizations told Insider the proposed legislation is a clear violation of the First Amendment. This bill is un-American to its core. Of the hey man, I'll register with Ron DeSantis. How about this? Go fuck yourself, Ron. I blog about you every day. You fucking cunt. You fascist fucking cunt.
Billy Valentine. If I left country right now, I'd never go south. My idiot son is about to go to Thailand. I just told him I don't have ransom money, so have fun, dummy.
Hey, Ron, here's my registration for blogging about you daily. Go fuck yourself. Do you guys like that? You guys like that? Go fuck yourself, Ron. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself, Ron.
A Florida lawmaker is... Are you ready to smoke, son? I'm not, because I'm not.
Yeah.
All right. I am now. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Jim. Cheers, Billy. Cheers, Nick. Cheers, everybody that's over there on the Rumble. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Thank you so much. We've got 5 people watching on Rumble. All right. Cheers. Sorry about the dirty bong water. I apologize. Cheers, guys. It still works. It still filters, and it still smooths out the bong rip, and it still tastes great. You'd be surprised. Cheers.
Billy Valentine. Cheers. Jim Chaser 1. We fear to go other countries. Funny thing is lots fear to come to America also.
representative for the ACLU Florida chapter told Insider the bill, SB 1316, is un-American to its core. This is a clear violation of the First Amendment because it strongly discourages bloggers from speaking on politics. One of the most critical types of speech for maintaining a democracy, the ACLU representative told Insider. Not just Ron DeSantis' law, but YouTube as well. I can't speak on social issues. You know, with YouTube, it's psychotic. I can't have an opinion, like Cyber said. This is a clear violation of the First Amendment because it strongly discourages bloggers from speaking on politics, one of the most critical types of speech for maintaining a democracy. The ACLU's representative added that the First Amendment protects our right to learn and read free speech and read free from viewpoint-based censorship. The U.S. Constitution demands that we transcend such callous political agendas and instead promote the value of freedom of expression. Spokesperson, you know,
Billy Ballantyne. And rightfully so. If they slip up here, we'll lock them up, and good luck getting extradition out of America. Nope. Get comfortable. Restream.io. Congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream Chat. Kaliana87.
hey, Caliana.
Cheers.
So, some other civil liberties group said they said it's an affront to the First Amendment. It's difficult to imagine a legislative proposal more fundamentally at odds with our nation's founding spirit than requiring citizens and journalists to register their publications with the government under pain of fines, the spokesperson said. I mean, what about me, somebody that just talks about Ron DeSantis every day on a live free podcast on YouTube and every social media? Does that include me? I have to register with Ron DeSantis? SB 1316 was introduced in the Florida Senate. This is such fascism. You guys, how many more fascist bills can this guy pass before everybody here realizes how important this is, that you get behind, you know, getting him out of politics and ending fascism completely? This is, if it's not an issue that you're concerned about yet, trust me, he's going to get you sooner or later, man. And this one right here, I mean, do you want people to be able to report freely, or do you want the news to be throttled by Ron DeSantis? Let me hear in the chat how you guys feel about that. SB 1316 was introduced in the Florida Senate on February 28th by GOP lawmaker Jason Brodeur. The proposed law would require any blogger who writes about DeSantis or other elected officials, as is paid for their work, to register with the state. If passed, the law would also mandate that these bloggers submit monthly reports about their work, outlining how much payment they received and who paid them. Oh, great, I don't get paid, so I don't have to report. Oh, good. But you know what? So paid journalists have to report in? That sounds kind of like Nazism to me. When asked about the bill, Brodeur told the website Florida Politics he thinks paid bloggers are lobbyists who write instead of talk. It's unclear if DeSantis personally supports Brodeur's proposed law. In a message to Insider on Friday, a spokesman for DeSantis said the governor's communications office is reviewing the bill. Wow, I just reviewed the bill on a live stream podcast in 5 minutes while I was smoking cannabis. This fucking governor can't review it? The governor can't do work? Are you fucking kidding me? Review a bill? It's got people working for him who can review a bill? Bro, I just did it myself. and I'm trying to do a live podcast. I've been digging steps and making a goddamn beautiful area in the creek all day. You fucking piece of shit. Nobody's got anything to say in the chat at all. You guys don't know what fascism is. I'm trying to explain it to you. You don't seem concerned. What?
Jeff Lund.
Oh, what, John?
I remember years ago listening to you talk about YouTube censoring you, but nowadays it seems like it's a free-for-all. They censor everyone.
Right, Jeff?
Billy Ballantyne. I was in the restroom.
Right, Billy?
Sorry.
Give me more. Give me more.
Kellyana 87.
Yeah, Kelly?
It sounds really familiar. Kinda reminds me of Hollywood. He's like you talk or post about me, paparazzi you pay.
It's just even worse than
Doom
Hollywood. This is
Chaser
more like
1.
Nazi Germany. Doom?
America just keeps getting worse since the 1960s. Happy days are over.
As usual, the governor will consider the merits of a bill in final form if and when it passes the legislature, the spokesman told Insider. Brochure and representatives for DeSantis did not immediately respond to Insider's request for comment on the two organizations' rebukes of SB 1316. Let me tell you something, you fucking cock-smoking son of a bitch, Ron DeSantis and Brochure, and all of you fucking fascists. Hey, man, there's plenty of us out here
Billy
who are going
Ballantyne.
to keep reporting on you
Fun
and
fact,
holding people's
you
feet
can
to
be
the fire.
fascist
Hey,
before
maybe
puberty.
Jimmy Dore is getting paid from somebody, and maybe that's why he doesn't want to report on
Jeff
you.
Lund.
I have no idea.
What
But
can
I'm
we do?
calling Jimmy Dore out
Doesn't
every day
seem
on why
like
he's
getting
not
people out of
reporting on
office
you, and I'm
changes much
instead
these
doing
days.
it myself. So don't you worry about it, Ron. Those of us out here who don't get paid, we're reporting on you just as much. It's all over Twitter and it's all over YouTube, and I'm making sure I'm putting it on every fucking channel I got. And I don't have to
Kellyana
register.
87.
Hey! Oh, I'm sorry, Kat.
Thanks for
How
doing
about I
this,
register?
May.
How about I register my balls in your
Kellyana
mouth,
87.
Ron? You like that? You fucking
Cheers.
piece of shit. There's your registration. There, I'm registering my balls in your mouth, Ron DeSantis. Fuck you.
Registering my
I'm like, dude, I'm like a conductor of an orchestra. When I conduct the rant. Dun dun dun.
Incredible.
Dun,
It's
dun.
really something.
Whoa, boom.
Nick Brown.
Crash, man.
Love
You
it.
need to get like one of those big wigs. like one of
Kellyana
those sticks.
87.
Yeah.
Period.
The white
Nick
wig.
Brown.
Yeah, one of
Driving.
those puffy white wigs.
Yes, like the colonial.
Yeah.
Oh
whatever.
my God.
Billy Ballantyne.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if your registration will be accepted.
Register my balls in your mouth, Ron DeSantis. That is a good one, man. Hey, man, I'm late for quarter of the hour, but it's 4:20, so I just want to say this. Hey, here's to my balls in your mouth, Ron DeSantis, for 4:20. Now, everybody can smoke to that. No, Nay's balls in Ron DeSantis' mouth for 420. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers to my balls in Ron DeSantis' mouth. Jiminy, Billy, Nick, Callie, everybody. And everybody that's on the Rumble. I know you love Ron
Kellyana
DeSantis.
87.
Cheers to y'all, too.
Chin Chin Salad.
Because he's protecting the children. He's protecting your children from Disney World. They take such great care of their property. I'll protect their property from them.
Billy
Give us
Ballantyne.
creative control of the fascists.
His expression wouldn't change. Jeff Lund. Watch out, they might find a way to censor your junk. LOL.
Ron DeSantis is a fascist. Ron DeSantis is a fascist. Ron DeSantis is a fascist. Boom.
Ron the fascist. That isn't really weird.
No, Ron DeFascist. Dude, I like it. Hashtagging it right now.
Yeah. Ron DeSantis.
It's Fascist.
Jim Chaser 1.
Yeah, C&I.
Jimmy Dore points at the few things these aholies do right. Probably because he makes more that way. Jimmy Dore not a superhero, after all, just making a living doing comedy. Nick Brown. Censor these F's.
I need to put together a PowerPoint. Right? So this is what I need to do. I need to go through some of my tweets because I've already got the material. I need to go through some of my tweets and I need to go through some of my videos. And I need to pull up just snippets and just make one highlight reel of little segments of me talking about different instances of evidence of Ron DeSantis's fascism, and just have a highlight reel, and then go on someone, and then just appeal to Ron Placone, because I don't do this. I don't ever ask people, hey, can I come on your show? We want to have me on your show. Blah, blah, blah. I've never done that. I'd contact Lee Camp, Graham Elwood, Ron Placone, you know, some of the guys that I think would do it. You know, even Unholy Rome and Revolutionary Blackout Network. And I'd be like, hey man, Ron DeSantis is a fascist, and I have all of the evidence to back it up, and I can just rapid fire it out in like a 15-minute segment on your show. You have me on, and I'll have a screen with my
Jim Chaser 1.
PowerPoint.
Lee Camp is a hero.
I love
Kellyanna
Lee
87.
Camp. I love him.
I made a clip and posted it on here. You'll love it.
You did? Kelly, let me check that out. On Twitch. Twitch.com. How do I see it? How do I do this? What do I do? Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry about this. I don't know why I'm burping on my show. I usually don't do this. That's weird. Today's weird. Is anybody online? Where's your channel at? Should I follow you? I don't see you.
Billy Ballantyne. My Moro made a clip of me when I was a baby.
Where do I find it? Wait, I got messages. Oh, there you are.
Tyler Martin. Okay.
Clip and posted it. Okay. I'm on your channel. It says just chatting. Okay. Videos. No videos found. I made a clip and posted it on here. Did you post it on YouTube maybe? Cause I'm on your Twitch, and you don't have any videos posted, Brosevsky. What's up with that? Tyler, hey. He just said okay.
Kellyanna 87. I don't know what happened. It posted him.
Can you tell me where?
Tyler Martin.
Are you talking about Twitch?
Eat a ape for us.
I'll eat a grape for you, Tyler. Cheers. Like that. That snap, and it's like taking a drink of grape juice.
Heavy Padilla. Hello, Nate.
Crazy. I could make my own wine so easily with these grapes. Heavy P! Or make my own grape juice. Like the wine. So, yeah.
Kellyanna 87. All my videos disappeared. Strange.
Yeah, there's a setting to save videos, I think, in your settings. Let me see. If I go to channel and I go to videos, oh, there's all my videos. My videos are on my page. There they are, man. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. 7 years ago. 4G gaming. Yes, watch.
Kiliana 87. LUL.
Good times, bad times. You know I've had my share. All right, so yeah, there I am on Twitch, man. Holy shit, that's pretty goddamn cool. Hey, man, you guys want to follow me on Twitch? I mean, you can follow me. All my stuff is there. If you ever want to, if you like watching on Twitch, there's a link to my Twitch channel. So, what Callie-Ann is going to need to do is go into her settings
Billy Valentine.
and turn on save.
You should do this. $1 super chat is a ape, 5 is a sip of coffee, and 20 is a bong hit. They want to tell you what to do. Then let them invest in it.
$2, dude. I've had such digestive issues eating that many grapes. $2 super chat is a grape. 5 is a sip of coffee. 20 is a bong hit. They tell you one, then let them invest in it. Billy, that's some great monetization skills you have there, bro. But while that's fun and all, it's fun and all. It's cute. Talk about working for money, man. Harles. Big shouts out and thank yous to Coffeezilla for doing that. It's funny, I know Coffeezilla probably is not going to see this video, but you just got to say thank you for somebody who spends that kind of time interviewing people. Think about what he did. Do you guys realize that? He found all of those people, he interviewed them, he edited all that video together. He animated a fucking robot and sat there and had a conversation with it just to kind of have some, you know, some segue shit. It's really good, man. He tried different camera angles to make it more interesting. He did a lot of production, man. Yeah, you know, if you can appreciate someone who really put some work into that, not only that, but the content of what he covered was regarding somebody who ripped me off, right? So, I mean, when it really boils down to just that and only that, I am grateful that Coffeezilla
Billy Valentine.
investigated Celsius.
You could bring diff
Grateful.
crap each show. $50 for bacon, 100 for Mark's crab salad, and so on.
Lark Davis. I trusted Lark Davis. Such a fool. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Jim.
Cheers.
Cheers, Bill. Cheers, Rumble Sphere. The people in the Rumble. There's only 2 left. It's interesting the way it does that sometimes, but let's put that on the Rumble page. It's right there. There it is. I can see it now. If I go like this, does it adjust it? No. What if I do that? It makes it go up. That's wrong. Why does it always do that? Let's make it smaller. That is the key. That's it. Cool. We got 15 people watching. That's what's up, man.
Billy Valentine.
No law regarding
I
cannabis.
warned you about Dwight Jr. Little Cabbage Patch some bitch.
Bro, I was the first one
Billy
to say.
Valentine.
I pointed out.
Oops, sorry.
My baseball cards. My father's baseball cards. I'm getting the guy from Breaking Bad. I was the one who said it. I was like, check this guy out, man. Check out this dude I found on Twitter. My bad. Alex Meshinsky's little lapdog. All right, cheers.
Kellyanna87. You made me laugh while I was hitting this, my eyes burn.
Yeah. Oh, there's 3 deer laying down in the backyard. Check this shit out. Let me see if I can show you this. How cool is this, man? What a special show. Okay, so they are right behind the tree, bro. You can literally see them right here. 3 of them laying down in the grass. You see that? Trying to figure out if it'd be possible to play this song or not. On guitar, I think I can figure it out. I'm sure it's a guitar song. about the weather. Conditions I can place against the child in your face. Oh, escape my attention. Keep your distance with a system of touch and gentle persuasion. I'm lost in admiration, girl. I need you this much. Oh, you're wasting my time. You're just wasting time. Stay. Something inside head over heels. I'll never find out till I'm head over heels. Something head over heels. Oh, don't take my heart, don't break my heart, don't throw it away. Made a plan. Thought about your future. This is not an easy song.
Colin 4 coins. 1985.
Not an easy
What a
song to
year.
sing. I've never done it before. With one foot in the basket, how long will it last? No, 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 we have no ambition. My mother and my brothers used to breathe in clean air and dream of a doctor. It's hard to be a man when there's a gun in your hand. Oh, I feel something happens and I'm head over heels. It's not that. That happens. Head over heels. Heels I never find out till I'm head over heels. Something happens. Head over heels. And wait. And this is my four-leaf clover. One open mind. This is my four-leaf clover. That's the very end of the song. Huh. It should be pretty easy. I think it's just a couple chords. It's like. Cool song. Burning down the house. Wait, I'm gonna learn that Tears for Fears song. Where'd the lyrics go? That was weird. What's this? Weird. Alright, here. This is what's up. That's Burning Down the House. Burning down the house. Burning down the house lyrics. Thank you. Burning dew. Bartle dew. Bartle dew. All right. Lyrics. Did I see lyrics? Yes. Lyrics.com. Okay, it's not. Okay, well, you could do this. Okay, and then you could just do this. Lyrics done. Cool.
Colin 4 coins. Tears for Fears mostly bunch of ACGM.
Watch out! You might get what you're after. Boom, babies. Strange but not a stranger. I'm an ordinary guy. Burning down the house. Hold tight. Wait till the party's over. Hold tight. We're in for nasty weather. There has got to be a way. Burning down the house. Here's your ticket, back your bag. Time for jumping overboard. Transportation is here. Oh, no something but not too far. Baby, you know where you are. Fighting fire with fire. All wet. Hey, you might need a raincoat. Shake down. Dreams walking in broad daylight. 365 degrees. Burning down the house. Was once a place sometimes I listen to myself. But I come in the place. People on their way to work. And baby, what did you accept? Got a burst in the flame. Oh. My house is out of ordinary. That's right. Don't wanna hurt nobody. What'd
Kellyanna,
you say?
87.
365 degrees?
Hush to six
No,
dance,
not
hush
yet.
to six dance, hush to six dance, hush to six dance.
Some things you can't sweep me off my feet. Burning down the house. No, there's no music for you. Have not seen nothing yet. Everything's stuck together. I don't know what you expect. Star into the TV set. Fight fire with fire. Ah. That's great. I've never played that song before. That was fun. I like learning new songs. Getting the lyrics for them and singing them. It's fun for me. It sucks for you. Hey, it's a win-lose at Nate's Garden. Still got 3 deer laying back here by this tree, guys. Here, deer, all 3 of them are literally right behind this tree. But I can only see one, the bright one, but the other ones are really dark in color. If I move this. Let me just see. Yeah, this would be better. There you go. There they are, man. Bowflow, somewhere. There's 3 of them. It's beautiful and crazy. Isn't it awesome? Talking Heads, bro. That'll get people dancing. What's that song where it goes, letting the days go by, boom, 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 boom. And you may ask yourself, and you may say to yourself, and you may find yourself sitting in a shotgun shack, and you may ask yourself, how did I get here? And you may say to yourself, this is not how I work this. Whoa. go by, letting the water hold me down, letting it true again. After the money's gone, after a lifetime. Forward using all my breath. You should know that making love to you was never second best. You should know that I've built a bridge to save this human. Save this human race. And I'm thinking it was always mission place. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You should know now the difference, and it's getting better all the time. The world, but then you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. The future's open wide. Ooh, ooh, I'll stop the world and melt with you. See the difference, and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. Stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world and melt with you. These three deer are just kicking it. Boflow, Boflow, Boflow. We've got 3 deer. You guys want me to bring in the other camera on it? Or I could do that too, you know? Someone at the door. Got me a little door notification. Do I have to get up? Please say no. Doing stuff, doing stuff, doing stuff. There we go. So they are right exactly where this beam is for that camera, unfortunately. But if they get up and move, you'll see them. You can see them there. I could zoom that camera in. Dude, I wonder if that's my neighbor coming over to do some work. Let me see. Oh. Yes. I think so. Let me make sure I can get him in. Here, bruh. Let me get him in here, bruh. That's easy. I'll be right back, guys. You were a hostile. Mom, come here, please. looking, keep looking, keep looking.
Yeah, well, it's because it's not getting any water.
Okay, behind the pink tree with the pink flowers.
Oh, the deer.
Yeah.
Oh, God, there's 3 of them. Oh, I see them now. Yeah.
Aren't they cute?
Isn't that cute?
I showed my mom the deer. It's pretty cool. It was my mom, man. My mom was the culprit. Those 2 chords for the I wonder if it's just and you may find yourself sitting in a shotgun shack, and you may find yourself in another part of the world, and you may find yourself behind the wheels, and you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile. This is such a funny song, man. I want to be able to do this because it's gonna rock. Holy shit, nobody does that song. See, that's why I like doing songs that are really hard to do. That like nobody takes the time to learn how to do them on an acoustic guitar. This one's gonna be a bitch. What is it? Letting the Days Go By? What's the name of this song? Letting the days go by and the water hold me. Letting the days go by. Yes. Letting the days go by. Lyrics, talking heads, yes. Once in a lifetime. Of course, but of course. Done. Okay, cool. This is wrong. It says letting the days go by. It's the wrong freaking band. Once in a lifetime. These fucking idiots. And you may find yourself, I was right, living in a shotgun shack. And you may find yourself living in a shotgun shack. And you may find yourself in an old part of the world. And you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile. And you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife. And you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? Well, in the days
Treasure Coast Waters. Nice.
How do I work this? And you may ask yourself, where's that large automobile? And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful house. And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful wife. Letting the days go by. Let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by. Water flowing into the blue again. Now the money's gone. Once in a lifetime. Water flowing on the same as it. Letting the days go by. it says water dissolving and water removing. There is water at the bottom of the ocean, right? Water dissolving and water removing. There's water at the bottom of the ocean. Under the water, carry the water. Remove the water at the bottom of the ocean, right? He's saying that. It sounds like the B-52s. Water dissolving and the water removing. What can I say? Dude, it's whoa, it's okay. Letting the days go by, let the water over, letting the days go by, water flowing under, into the blue again, into silent water, under the rocks and stones, there is water under, letting the days go by, letting the days go by, into the blue again, under the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. And you may ask yourself, what is that beautiful house? And you may ask yourself, what does that highway go to? And you may ask yourself, am I right? Am I wrong? And you may say to yourself, my God, what have I done? Letting the days go by, water over, letting the days go by, water flowing underground, to the blue again, into the silent water, under the rocks and stones, there is water running, letting the days go by, water over, letting the days go by, water flowing under, into the blue again, after the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing under, same as it ever was, 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 time isn't holding us, time isn't after us, same as it ever was, same as it ever was, same as it ever was, same as it ever was,
Top of 3 hour.
same as it ever was, same as it ever was, same as it ever was. That's a fun song, dude. I gotta learn that because I know I'm doing it wrong. What'd you think of that one, bro? Jiminy. Did we lose Jiminy? We're minus. We've got to Jiminy down. We've got to Jiminy down. Oh, wait. Yeah, we do have a Jiminy down.
Brown. Awesome.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you. I love this. It's so cool. My buddy Jeff, he said, dude, you need to listen to Talking Heads. And I was like, why? They're stupid. He's like, no, they're not stupid, and you've got them wrong. He said, you need to listen to their lyrics, and you need to fucking listen to them. And I was like, okay. He's right, bro. They're bad ass. I want to go over to his house right now and go like this. And you may ask yourself, you may find yourself living in a shotgun shack, and you may find yourself living in another part of the world, and you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile, and you may say to yourself, how did I get here? Letting the days go by. I wonder what, I'm probably playing in the wrong key. So, no, I think I'm in the right key actually. They're going over the top of each other. Same as it ever was. And you're hearing, letting the days go by, over the top of same as it ever was. So there's two groups of vocals going on at the exact same time there. That's why they got them in parentheses. I got it. And you may find yourself living in a shotgun shack. And you may find yourself in another part of the world. And you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile. And you may ask yourself, how did I get here? Letting the days go by, letting the water, letting the days go by, letting the water. Maybe I'm playing this part wrong. And maybe I shouldn't be going. I'm playing moving forward, using all my breath. Making love to you was never second best. I made a pilgrimage to save the days. Right? It's different. So let me think about it. So it's been another part of the world, behind the wheel of a large automobile. You may ask yourself, how did I get here? If I could fast forward that video just to that part of the video. No. Man, everybody's got to make a buck off you for hearing, Burning Down the House. Wrong song. God damn it. Subscribe to our service so you can hear fucking one song. We're idiots. Once in a lifetime on YouTube. ONCE. Once in a lifetime. There it is. Okay. Okay, so we'll go. And the days go by and the water hold me down. How did I get here? Oh shit, they go up a whole step. My bad. Okay, that's why it's a little weird. Letting the days go by. It's like your voice just kind of opens up to that note, which is great because it's easier on my voice to sing it up there, which is a higher note. But what's the guitar doing there? I mean, I know the note now. I was playing the wrong note, but what's the rhythm? Okay, I got it. Life is too short to walk the way you got, 'cause you might get run over, you might get shot. Never had the battle with a bulletproof vest. Never start static, I can't get off my. Just take a small example. That's it for me. Take the LA money, give it up. Just need it, that's what I got within my reach. remember that I said, tell me what I got. Still remember that in the days go by, that in the water will be. And in the days go by, that in the money gone. Is it true again? That in the water will be. In a lifetime, that in the water will be. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Time isn't holding us. Time isn't holding us. Time isn't holding us. Time isn't after us. Letting the days go by. Dude, that pumps, bro. Why does no one play that? It's an easy song to play. I thought it was hard. Once you learn it, and you may find yourself in a shotgun shack, and you may find yourself in another part of the world, and you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile, and you may ask yourself, how did I get here? Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down, letting the days go by, letting the water hold me. Is it true again after the money's gone? Letting the he's all like doing his little dance across the screen. I'm so freaking excited about that. That rhythm is easy because it is just like. Early in the morning, rising to the street, light me up a cigarette, and I'll strap shoes on my feet. I got to find the reason things went wrong. I got to find the reason why my money's all gone. I got a donation, I can still get high, and I can play the guitar like a motherfucking riot. I can't play like right. It's been a while. Listen to this. Maybe muscle memory will pick it. Life's too short, so love the one you got, 'cause you might get run over and you might get dead in the days go by. Letting the water hold me. Is it true again? After the money's gone, under the rocks and stones, letting the water hold me. Not in a lifetime, letting the water hold me. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. You heard the live stream, it's like you always hear that. And I'm ending it like that. It's so funny. You've heard them do the live broadcast, the live album with that song on it. So, I'm sorry I'm messing around with that song for so long. Here, I'll move on to something else. But that's great. I like my buddy said, I should learn more of that, learn more Talking Heads. If there's another Talking Heads song that I can think of, if I just went to Talking Heads videos, see something pops up at me.
How you doing? Oh my goodness, I just still have this one.
So who's the caterer?
Almost ready.
See, the next time
It's
we
so
dance.
weird. It started playing a video. Wild wildlife. She was.
Valentine. Oh, I thought a lynch mob walked in your house.
Yeah, it's a it was a video. This Must Be the Place by Talking Heads. It's the beginning of that video starts off with that.
How you doing? Oh my goodness, I just still have this one table.
So who's the caterer?
Almost ready.
Steven, next time when you dance on the beat.
I can't wait to see you. I've been waiting all this time.
It's just a. It looks like it's just a family of people. It's just the band, I guess, walking into a living room to rock out. I'm kind of curious. Because she's holding a little baby. Oh. No, they're... Oh. Oh, they're watching a movie. Okay. Okay, they're all sitting around. Oh, it's the whole band. And they're watching a movie. And it's going to be their video. Okay, I gotcha. That's cute. We got roast chicken for dinner tonight. Yes. Look around you. Look up here. Take time to make time to be there. I look around. They apart. I was born in the winter and cooled by a woman. I usually play that so much better. I'm thinking about that roasted chicken. What? What? Come at me with some roasted chicken. I go to what? It's time to eat at the bar. I can't play on the stage. What's he say there? I was born in the winter and cooled by a warm heart. And I love you best. You're not like the
Valentine.
rest.
Yeah, baby. Coals are almost ready too.
You're there when I need. I'm gonna need you. A long time ago, I had a lady to love. She made me think of things I never thought of. Now she's gone and I'm on my own, but the love song keeps turning in my mind. It's the love song. It's been there all the time. So lady, let me take a look at you now. You're there on the dance floor, making me want you somehow. So lady, I think it's only fair I should say to you. Don't be thinking that I don't want you, 'cause maybe I do. That's a great way to end the set, bro. I broke a string. It was awesome. I hit it hard, baby. I was hitting it hard for the big ending, the big finish. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I do.
Valentine. You know when you don't know what's
Yeah.
wrong with you, but then you realize you just have to pee real hard?
Yeah, like 10 times a day, bro. Hey, welcome to Vinny. Hey, welcome to the Vinny Club. The 5. Hey, he's in the
Nick
5-0
Brown.
Club, huh, baby? Hey,
Love
the
it.
Hawaii 5-0. Hey, they call him 5-0. Hey, look around. Hey, it's a one time. Hey, 5-0. That's what's up. Yeah, I gotta go eat. I love you guys. You guys are great. I had fun. I hope you had fun. I hope I'm giving you some content that you can enjoy. Remember, we have the deer. They're still here. It's beautiful. The whole show. Deer, crazy. It's fun. This is fantastic. I'm so glad to be able to bring you guys this material. You guys. Love y'all.
And how? Thanks, Nate.
I don't know if we're doing anything tonight, but you guys should come on over to Twitter, man, because I'm over there, tweeting. A lot of you guys are there, and I appreciate it. More of you should come over, though. Let's just blow it up. Go check out my latest tweets, man. You should. Look at my photographs and broadcasts and uploads and, my thoughts and my sentiment on stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's too rough for you. Maybe you don't want to know the inner workings, what makes this mind tick. let me tell you something. I have at least 2 ultra potent grapes after I drink a sip of coffee. I will wait at least 4 excruciating seconds before the interdimensional reptilian shape-shifting aliens are telling me they are literally sucking the thoughts out of my brain. To wait at least 4 excruciating seconds before I pop that second grape. And watch at naysgarden.com. Nays Garden on all. Whatever your favorite social media platform is, I'm there.
Osiris T. Everything is about Alex.
You know, I will only snort a half of a line of ultra potent super male vitality in the morning because it is so ultra potent. And then I am renovating. Well, then I have to wait at least 4 excruciating seconds. And the interdimensional shape-shifting reptilian aliens are telling me as they are sucking, literally sucking the thoughts out of my brain. And, you know, there we are in the mining. We're down in the Alaskan Ocean. We're down in the depths, the deepest, darkest depths the Alaskan Ocean. I'm down there in my submersible, and I am snorting, waiting at least 4 seconds, and snorting my second half a line of ultra potent super male vitality because it is so ultra potent in the morning. Let me tell you, it's so ultra potent. Once I get that in me, I'm ready to surveil the entire operation. We are getting the finest mercury. We've got the purest water filtration. We've got the best health bars you're ever going to find. Check out our online store, Alex Jones. I am prisonplanet.com. Make sure you check out infowars.com. I'm Alex Jones. All right. Now I got to go do another Rogan show. I'll be back tomorrow for another episode of InfoWars because that's this show. InfoWars. I've got the paper. I've got the pages. We've got it all. I've got my glasses here. And we are going in. Oh, hello, everyone. Sophisticated. What are we doing here? Oh, Alex Jones? No. Go away, you. What are we doing? I shoot him away. You know why? Because sophisticated Nay is more powerful than Alex Jones ever wishes he could be. Absolutely. The real world consequences of online hate. Oh, I think we've already read that. Let's eat another grape, shall we? Woo! Hee! Bye, guys. Why I reside up here, nobody's even down there anymore, pal. Psst. Look! Oh! Look at that! Look at you! Oh, David, you need to check this signal. Oh, David. My voice has to be very low. I can't do that. I can't do Harvey Firestein. My voice is too... It's because I've been singing, so my voice is wide open. I need some gravel. David, I need some gravel. I need some gravel, David. I need some gravel. All right, Briss. Briss, where's my gravel, Briss? I love you guys. Take care. I will see you guys tomorrow. Or tonight for a late show. Who cares? Who knows? I don't. Psst, never know anything. You never know what's going to happen around here, folks. Hashtag keep it open. Psst, nobody even thinks about that anymore, Palsy, because you're too busy getting entertained with all this crazy entertainment that I provide for you here on the show. It's too much. You can't even keep up with it all. All right, bye, guys. Content. That's what we're about here. Content. All day, all night. It's the content channel. We're contentual. Hey, one of the deer got up. I kind of want to walk out there and say, how you doing there, little deer? Thank you for being in my show the whole time. Little deer stood up. He's standing up, doing stand-up stuff. Stand-up comic. That deer's a stand-up comic. He's doing stand-up. The other two are the audience. They're laying down there laughing at his jokes. Because, you know, that's how audiences work, friends. Love you guys. Take care. I'll see you on Twitter. Follow me over there. I'll be over there. I'll do something funny on Twitter. Maybe I'll go live. Maybe I'll go live on Twitter. So make sure you're following at Nays Garden. Turn on those notifications for tonight. Just have fun. Let's just make it a thing tonight. Okay? And you know, I won't have to question you why you think I'm funny. Because what's funny? I don't know what do you mean funny? Well, like the way I talk is funny? What's funny? What? You think you're funny? I'm gonna show you funny. Why don't you tell me what you think is so funny? Yeah, I don't get it. Oh, Anthony, he's a big boy. He knows what he said. Now, what did you say? You said I was funny. Now, why am I funny? What, the way
4 coins.
The way I dress? You think I dress like a fucking
LOL
clown?
later.
Well, you know how much I paid for this fucking... I paid more for this fucking jacket than your whole fucking house cost you. What's so fucking funny? What? think this fucking gun in your fucking face is funny, motherfucker? I'm gonna show you fucking funny. I'll shine your fucking shoes, motherfucker. I'm gonna show you what that fucking means. I'm gonna fucking brush your fucking teeth and shine your fucking shoes. You little motherfucker, and your mother's gonna wish she never fucking had you when I'm done with you. Alright, I love you guys. Take care. Bye. I love you guys. I'll see you. I'll see you later tonight, maybe. I don't know. I'm going outside. I'm gonna go creaking. I'm gonna go creaking. And I hope you guys. Oh, and if you want to go relive the creek experience again, it's on my YouTube channel, the main one. So go watch that and go enjoy it. You know, go lay down on the blanket and just watch the creek go by. Watch some of my other creek videos. Check out the otter video. Check out the fish swimming in the creek. All that shit. All right. I've said too much. I gotta go eat. Love you guys. Bye.